Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here, and I'm sure you can see by this it is not a very happy day. The board, at their end of season review, they have decided to terminate my contract, basically because I couldn't qualify for Champions League. And you're wondering, wait, we didn't see the rest of the season. That is basically because I couldn't bring myself to do a commentary over the rest of the games because I knew my fate was sealed, and that was kind of my feeling I've had for the last 3 or 4 episodes, because you may notice I was talking about future plans and that kind of stuff for this series, and yeah, talking about what happens, or they're trying to avoid talking about that, or just something along the lines like that, because yeah, I couldn't just bring myself to make the videos because I knew my fate was sealed. So yeah, there's not much I can do about that. You're going to see, I'm going to play through it again, just so you can see everything happens. I'm going to, yeah, show you the recorded file of that and what goes, yeah, the process. I just went to select the team. I ended up choosing Crystal Palace, but yeah, I want to keep it known. I just want to let you know I'm not going to be Crystal Palace. That is not happening. I just want, you had to do it. You had to choose a team. So yeah, I go out of it, and then I just load up the save again, but the same fate is sealed. I do get fired. So I just want to talk about it for a bit. I'm sure many people just go off the video now and just, yeah, be not happy about it like I was. I was pretty disappointed, especially, as you'll see, I was only 3 points of coming in the Champions League, with one of those was a win to Man City. See, I would have loved to show that, but I couldn't bring myself doing it. So I really apologize that I couldn't do the rest of the season. It's more so I'm apologizing for not doing the rest of the season, not getting fired, because I was pretty happy with my second half of the season. I was definitely improving, and hopefully, yeah, you'll see that in my games in the Premier League Career Mode that is going to take place of this Career Mode. Of course, I'm still going to do Lazio, and yeah, you'll notice improvements in that as well. But yeah, the new Career Mode I'll do. Watch out for that. But it's not going to be a big team. Look there, Manchester United 7th. That's where I finished. And yeah, see, Spurs, only 3 points away. So they fired me because of one win, basically, I didn't get. But the thing is, we didn't get Champions League. That is an obvious thing. And yeah, they just replayed there to show you how that panned out. So yeah, hopefully you understand. But now I'm just going to go through everything that happened leading up to this in terms of looking at my team. At this point, I was going to do an end-of-season review myself. Show you my squad, show you the young talents I brought through. And yeah, really get excited for the next season. So it actually caught me by surprise, because I ended the season really well. I was getting a lot of wins, and like you saw, only 3 points away from getting in the Champions League. So really, what stopped me from that was my results in the first day of playing. A bit unfortunate, that is, isn't it? My results, because of course, the first day I played, it's my first games ever of FIFA 15, so of course, I wasn't going to play at my best, and I had an amazing end to the season. It's a bit unfortunate that it panned out like that, but yeah, like I said, there's not really much I can do, but I'm still going to go through this. Look, DeCilio, +4 for the whole season, was absolutely fantastic. He was a great signing. Just, yeah, this is what I do YouTube for as well, for tips. So yeah, he's a big tip from me. If you're a big team, go for him, because if you use him, he's going to develop a lot. Marcos Rojo had a very good season. Yeah, a lot of my players, like, look at the form. This is what I mean. Look at the form. Everyone was playing so well. Laporte hasn't gone up in overall, but interception's gone up to 88, and his form is good. Luke Shaw as well. You can. This is just proof that we were playing well. The back four, at least. Look at that form. Daley Blind as well, getting some more games. He got up to 80 overall now. Was slowly improving. Everyone was. Yeah, everything was going to plan, honestly. I'm really shocked the board, and wait till you see my youth players that I offered to the first team. Then is the real surprise. But anyway, yeah, Wayne Rooney had a solid season. He didn't score heaps because I dropped into more midfield positions. Marco Reus got up to 88. Oh, he would have brought us to Champions League glory for sure. I brought him to the team, got rid of crap players, but obviously wasn't enough. Made Van Persie increase 2 overalls for a 31-year-old, which is unheard of in career mode. But yeah, I did that. And yeah, so I'm really happy with my achievements, regardless, because the board's going to do whatever they're going to do. Same with real life. If they don't like someone, what they did, like, they don't like a manager, what they did, they can fire them. Who cares if they think they did well or whatever? It's up to them at the end of the day, so there's not much I can do about it. Apart from, yeah, do my best, as I did in the second half of the season. As you can see, only being, yeah, 3 points away from Champions League football. Van Persie, I ended up putting on transfer list so I could, in my head, I wanted to make money off him. so I could bring in another maybe younger striker, but still first-team quality, like 24 years old, 25 years old, and yeah, make the most of his value at the minute. Yeah, because of course he might start going down a bit more. Falcao went +2 as well, so I've made all these players increase in their overall. My squad is such a beast team right now, and obviously you can see with my final league position how much points I was away from getting Champions League football. We were really, really close. It was just, yeah, like I said, my first games, on my first days of playing FIFA 15 is what in the end resulted to it. Definitely not my second half of the season. But Di Maria was a bit disappointing. He didn't increase. So yeah, you're gonna be seeing a few of our youth players. We've got Hugo Anibal. We signed him up to the first team. He doesn't look too amazing, only a 57 overall, but sure, he would have developed into okay player. Okay player. Xavi Perez, 61 overall. He was going to be the backup to David De Gea and develop into a decent player. Hodjaniazov as well would have been good for us. Tielemans. I want to know how he gets. I want to know how good all these players. I wanted to know how good Januzaj gets. Phil Jones and Smalling were increasing. Hernandez had a very good season, scored 9 times in the league. Was a bit quiet after that early stint for me, but you expect that. Mata, very disappointing season. His form was actually bad. He had a very disappointing season for me. Maybe not my style of player. And yeah, going on to style of players, I'm going to be picking a team that's going to suit a style of building for the future. But look at this. Pedro Reyes. This wasn't good enough for the board. I brought in a 71 overall 17-year-old. This guy will have high 80s potential. When I saw him, this was before I got fired, obviously, because I wouldn't be able to go here. I was just so excited to show this guy. And that's why I probably got disappointed about getting fired for the most part, because of this guy. He's got 4-star skills as well, a cam or a centre forward, high attacking work rate. Well, wouldn't have you loved to see how good this guy got? I would have. I was just shattered because of that reason when I got fired. My first thought is, I can't develop these youth players. I'm not going to know how good they're going to get. And this guy's probably one of the best talents I've got through. Comes in right away, a 71 overall. Wow. And just because I was 1 win away from being Champions League football. 1 win away. It's pretty shocking. It's very, very shocking. Just looking back, it's a big disappointment. See, he was showing great potential. That's his status. So obviously he has high potential with that. Just looking at it is like a pain right now. Because I'm never going to know how good this guy is. Unless, of course, I select the team like you saw with Crystal Palace. I can at least see him, but I can't be bothered doing that. There's no points. Pablo Mosquera as well. You can see him, 64 overall. He's a taller type, just joined. He would have been decent. I put him on loan at this point in time because I think it'll be good. Then Max Williams. So we got 2 players. This guy's only 16 as well. He was 70 overall. So yeah, those were really the major things. So this video is not going to go too much longer. Just those 2 over 70 youth players that joined the club. He didn't have any. He has 3-star skills. I prefer 4, at least 4 anyway. Yeah, so that's basically it. So I did want to say, this is a situation, and the reason why I skipped to this point, I just couldn't. I know I said it early in the video, but sometimes, people don't listen, so that's why I feel the need to repeat myself sometimes, because, some people don't listen to what I say in the video, and something that I really try and get across, and you still ignore it, and just focus on something petty. But, that's what I mean. It was really hard the start of the game, when I just started. But this is the thing, I never got dominated against. There was never a game I lost like 4-0 or something, or I was just completely bad at the game. There was just so many games I lost by a goal or something. At the end of the day, I got fired because of a few goalkeeper deflection goals, or what you ever want to call them, rebound goals, when the goalkeeper saves it and it goes back to the opposition. They were the difference between a loss and a draw and a win. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, an extra draw and a win, instead of a loss and a draw, we'll be playing Champions League football. Think about it in that way. Just, a couple, 2 goals or 3 goals were the difference. That is so frustrating. To be honest, your job shouldn't be merited on that. 2 or 3 goals difference. It makes it tough. I can understand if I finished maybe 5 or more points away, or 6 points, 7 points, 8 points away from Champions League, but just one win away. Oh, it's really tough. But yeah, as I said, hopefully enjoy this nonetheless. If you subscribe for this career mode, I still have more coming. Like I said, I'm going to be doing another Premier League career, but I'm probably going to choose a team to suit me more. And the reason I chose Manchester United, if people were wondering, like a big team from the start, it was because I wanted to learn the game. Sure, maybe I wasn't going to go as far. Maybe I could have got fired in the first season like I did, but at least I made it to the end of the season. I didn't get fired midway or something. At least they had faith in me until the review at the end of the season, which is just, it's sort of automatic. Like the game just sees the expectation is Champions League, and if they don't get it, you're fired automatically. It just sees it in that way. It's like a check-off list. They go to the board expectations, and it says, this team expectations is to be in Champions League. And they check, are they in Champions League? Nah, you're fired. There's not much thought process that goes into it. They don't take into account what kind of youth players you've brought in with high potential, the recent form as well, going towards the end of the season, and all that kind of stuff together. So, that's how it panned out. But usually I'm kind of apologetic about it, like saying, sorry, I didn't mean to get fired and all this stuff. But I was really happy how I finished the season. Like, I was confident. That we could move in the second season and play better. That was my thought process, actually. Like, I was really happy with how we finished the season. I was really confident we can go second season and we will have a squad. With no doubt, I thought we would have done one win better. Definitely going to next season and getting a new transfer budget, maybe making 2 more big signings or something like that, and maybe Everton wouldn't overachieve. Something along those lines. But yeah, I'm going to end it here, I reckon. But yeah, again, I'll just reiterate what happened here. I really didn't want to, I couldn't. I tried my hardest to record the episode, so people who say, I'm sure someone will say it in the comments, to be honest, but yeah, I'm sure someone will say you should have done the season, but I'm saying it now, I couldn't bring myself to doing it, or if I did, I would have just been, really talking about what's going to happen in the future or something like that, and people didn't like that, so it was what happened. I couldn't bring myself, because I knew the fate was sealed. But as I said earlier, I am going to be another Premier League team. I'm actually going to probably upload this after this episode. Maybe a bit later. I might upload this in the morning in UK time, and maybe in the afternoon/nights. Depends, when I feel like uploading my next career mode. So, watch out for that. That was the performance review. At least I made it to that stage. Didn't get fired mid-season, like I said. So, I'll be being a team that's not a big team, of course, but, a lower team. And just for your information, one of the teams I wanted to be was QPR, but then I saw they have expectations to come in Europa League. That's what I mean. Expectations are so high. Like, I chose Southampton. They have expectations of coming Champions League after all the players they lost. So, it's a bit hard, but you're going to have to wait and see which team I'll be. But it'll definitely suit the style of young players I like to buy. But, apologies. But hopefully you enjoyed it, and stick around for my next Premier League career mode.